We are exposing the truth on Juliana, Natalie's best friend slash possibly something more on 90 Day Fiance. Guys, if you missed the last episode of 90 Day Fiance, we got to see Juliana really, get up close and personal with Natalie. And me and a lot of you guys, like hundreds of you guys agreed with me. I actually checked. It was like 200 and some people. So not really hundreds, but it was a lot of people agreed. Yeah, she got like way too up close and personal. Juliana, Natalie's friend. The gist of it was this. Natalie was, it was the same old song and dance. She was crying about Mike doing this and that and the whole other, thing. Okay. She was crying. Juliana brought her some tea. They were sitting there. Juliana kind of got, little buddy, kind of got a little up close and personal. And even Natalie, like, there's a picture, and I will try to post and add the picture right there if I still have it. But, Natalie looked over and she was like, "What are you doing?" So it was hilarious. It was funny. Anyway, everyone's been asking me, what is the deal? So in this little segment, I want to expose the truth on who is Juliana. And this is all sadly, we don't know a whole lot about her, but I do have some things we do know, and I have some kind of conspiracy theory stuff too. The stuff we do know is this. She said when she first came on 90 Day Fiance, she is from Ukraine, and her husband came here on like a work visa. So that's the dang. She said the word husband. Now, we don't know, is it a current husband or is it an ex-husband or what really that situation, but she did say at one point she was married. Because everyone, you, me, and a person on a street corner that barely even knows 90 Day Fiance is saying it, it appears that Juliana has a very big crush on Natalie. Now, does Natalie reciprocate? Didn't really seem like she was interested. I mean, she was definitely being cordial enough, but she looked incredibly uncomfortable. What we know about Juliana is she at one point was married. She's from Ukraine. She's obsessed with Natalie. They met on the internet. That was the quote Natalie used, that we met on the internet. Now, that means a wide variety of things, and to me, it honestly means they met on Instagram. I don't understand why 90 Day Fiance and a lot of these shows, mainly 90 Day Fiance though, they have to make this like artificial utopia bubble kind of thing where they just lie. Like they force the people on the shows. And I don't want to say that because I'm going to get in trouble. Disclaimer. I don't know for sure, but they really seem to force the people on the show to use vague terms. Like instead of saying, Juliana messaged me on Instagram, she had to say that we met on the internet. Well, maybe, but more than likely it's like, you met on Instagram, you met on social media. It's like, just say it. So she claims it was the internet. Could be true, but they always just, whenever they're talking about social media or Instagram, they always just say the internet. They use this big vague term, and it's kind of annoying. Anyway, the funny thing about that is, though, we can just about confirm it was probably Instagram. There's a chance, there is a slim chance that they may have met on a Facebook group of some sort, but I can tell you one thing, if you go on Natalie's Instagram, I've already done it, and you search Julia, or you search Juliana, and people that she is following, people that follow her, there is no one of this some sort. Like she follows one person named Julia, and she's famous. Everyone that follows her that's named Julia or Juliana, it isn't the person from the show. So they could have met on Facebook. That is possible. I'm actually friends with Tamara, Mike's neighbor on Facebook. I'm actually friends with her. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know. I just think Natalie could have been in a Facebook group of people in the Ukraine, maybe, or from Ukraine that live in, Washington. I don't really know. But it seems like it was Instagram, and she doesn't follow her anymore, or if she ever did. So it's like, if that is the case, that they met on Instagram, and now Natalie doesn't follow her, then that tells me maybe Juliana crossed the line, Natalie got uncomfortable, and they kind of ended that friendship. Because think about it, she's never posted anything with her, and it's like, if you were living with this person, to me, it just makes Natalie seem like she's such a user. So for Juliana, for the truth on her, she was married. She's from Ukraine. She seems to have a huge crush on Natalie, and sadly, that's about all we know of this woman, because no one knows her last name, unfortunately. So there's really not a whole lot else you can even dig up. But I have my conspiracy theory, like I said, that I really do think Juliana crossed the line. Natalie got super uncomfortable, and that's why she fled to Florida. Because if you don't know, she's living in Tampa right now still. No idea with who or where or what, but someone was living in Tampa. And no more Juliana. So I think she just kind of got uncomfortable, or she was just leapfrogging and just using her to stay with her while she didn't want to stay with Mike. And while maybe she saved enough money to go get her own place in Tampa. I'm not really sure. But either way, Juliana, it seems like to me, and I would love for you guys to comment below, but it seems like to me that she, she kind of likes her a little more than a friend. And I'm not trying to hate or be negative, and I know everyone's probably going to say that. That's not the case at all. Listen, that is really not the case. I'm cool. You do you. You do what makes you happy. I'm cool with anything. I really, truly am. But I do kind of want to say this. If you are in Natalie's shoes, And it's like, if you're Juliana, let's say, and you see how Natalie kind of basically has nowhere else to go, she doesn't know anyone else, she's in the middle of getting a divorce with Mike, and you kind of have a crush on her, it's like, it's just, you could really kind of, she's kind of just vulnerable at that point, Natalie is. So I hope that's not the case. But to me, it seems like she's going to cross the line, and I would not be shocked if we see some stuff that actually kind of goes down in the next episode, or if not the tell-all of maybe something that Juliana might do or say that kind of makes Natalie just get up and out of Washington. So comment below. You already know me. I am going to do some serious digging. People are interested, so I'm actually going to do a lot of digging. My roommate is kind of crazy in a good way. Very great guy. Love him dearly to pieces, but he can do some pretty good research. So we are going to do some research, see if we can find anything out on her. She gave me creepy vibes for sure, but if she is just a genuinely nice person, and hey, the old country, she wants to help out someone where, you know, is from where she's from, I get it. I've been in the same thing with Italy, kind of, somewhat, sort of, even though I'm not really, you know, originally from there. You know, distantly I am, and I've done the same thing, and my soul is my grandparents, so I get it. If that's the case, then I'm going to feel really rude and awful, but it seemed like, the thing I'll say about this is if I was trying to help out a friend, I would not be all lovey-dovey like how she is, if you know what I mean. So there is the truth that we have as of now. If I find out anything else on Juliana, I will definitely, absolutely let y'all know. But of course, y'all, make sure to put in the comments below what you guys think.